This is the story of a little bird who lived in a hot desert. Her life was full of pain. She was always sick. Her feathers had fallen off. She could not fly. She had no permanent home. There was no food, no water, only loneliness, struggle, and sadness. One day, a white pigeon was passing by. The weak bird called out, "Brother, please stop." The pigeon landed beside her and said, "What happened, sister? Why do you look so sad?" The little bird asked softly, "Where are you going?" The pigeon replied, "I'm going to heaven." Hearing this, a small spark of hope appeared in the bird's eyes. She folded her little wings and said, "Brother, please ask God about me. When will my pain end? When will my bad days turn into good days?" The pigeon promised gently, "I will surely ask about you," and flew away. When the pigeon reached heaven, he met an angel at the entrance. He told the angel about the suffering little bird and asked about her fate. The angel replied, "God has written 10 more years of sorrow in her life. Until then, she will receive no happiness." The pigeon felt heartbroken. He said, "If I tell her this truth, she will lose all hope. Isn't there any way to help her?" The angel paused for a moment and said, "Tell her to keep saying these words in every situation. Thank you, God, for everything. This is her real test." The pigeon returned to the desert and delivered the message. At first, the bird did not understand, but she made a promise to herself. No matter what happens, no matter how painful life becomes, she would always say, "Thank you, God, for everything." When she fell on the hot sand, she whispered, "Thank you, God, for everything." When she was thirsty and found no water, "Thank you, God, for everything." When her feathers fell due to sickness, "Thank you, God, for everything." Slowly, something magical began to happen. Her old, weak feathers were replaced by strong new ones. One day, when she was walking weakly in the desert, black clouds gathered in the sky. Strong winds blew. Suddenly, heavy rain poured from the heavens. In that dry desert, green plants started growing. A small pond of fresh water appeared nearby. The bird became healthy again. She could fly again. She became happy again. 10 days later, the pigeon passed by the same desert. He was shocked. The once sick, helpless bird was now flying, laughing, and glowing with joy. The dry desert was now full of life and greenery. Confused, the pigeon flew back to heaven and asked the angel, "What happened? You told me she would suffer for 10 more years, but her life changed in just 10 days. The angel smiled and said, "Yes, 10 years of sorrow were written, but she changed it." When someone honestly says, "Thank you, God, for everything," in every situation, good or bad, they burn their past karma. Her test was over. Her 10 years of sorrow turned into 10 days because of her pure gratitude. Most of us complain at the smallest problems. We ask, "Why me?" But we forget gratitude has the power to change destiny. When we truly say, "Thank you, God, for everything," even during pain and difficulty, our life begins to transform. Complaining makes life heavier. Gratitude makes life lighter. From today, promise yourself that whatever situation God keeps me in, I will always thank Him with all my heart. Sometimes, just this one small change can transform our entire life. Let's all say together, "Thank you, God, for everything."